Joy about the value of being confused. That it's good when you're confused because then you actually learn something. I know, it doesn't seem fair, but we have to be confused. Okay, here we go. So the job here was to fix these up. So you have one that's a fragment and one that's a sentence. So if we look at this number 2, one night he came to my door and cried for food. Which is the sentence and which is the fragment?
And cried for food is the fragment.
Exactly. This is the fragment and this is the sentence. So this works on its own. This does not work by itself. Anne cried for food. That's why I say just don't start a sentence with and. It just makes it much easier. So what is the simple solution? This group just took out the period and just made that a little a and away you go. One night he came to my door and cried for food. So if you look here, this is what we call your glue word. It's gluing this idea to this idea. It just has the verb, it doesn't have another subject there. Is that okay? Is that okay that we can just say one night he came to my door and cried for food?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't need to say one night he came to my door and he cried for food. We could, we'd be saying the subject again, right? Okay. Now, this is one thing you could do. The dog's name is Tramp, I think, right? So, if we did this, someone over here was talking about that. One night, Tramp came to my door and he cried for food. If we do that, if we state the subject again, then you know what we need to do? We need to put a comma here before our and. But if we don't restate the subject, he came to my door and cried for food, then we don't need that comma there. Isn't this fun? You guys love this. Everybody here, for those of you online, everybody here is has the biggest smile on their face right now. You wouldn't even believe it. Okay. After the first night, Tramp has stayed with me. Which is the sentence and which is the fragment?
Tramp has stayed with me is the sentence. And
Tramp has stayed with me.
is the fragment.
Exactly. So this is the sentence. It has a subject, Tramp, has stayed, your verbal phrase, with me. Okay? After the first night is not a complete thought. It's a fragment. How can we fix this really easily? This group said, all you need to do is do this. After that first night, comma, Tramp has stayed with me. So this isn't even a sentence. It's just telling us that time. Right? Awesome. Clear as water or clear as mud?
Clear as water.
Clear as water over here. Clear as water. Clear as muddy water? Okay. You can,
Would it also work,
Yep.
Tramp has stayed with me after that first night and then no comma after me? Would that work as well?
let's see. Tramp has stayed with me after that first night. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, and then, so you're saying take this fragment and put it on the back instead, but then have no comma.
Yeah, have no comma.
Totally. Yeah, like they said in there, there's more ways than one that you could fix these, right? I always like to say, there's more than one way to slaughter a chicken. Some people cut the head off, some people hang it upside down. No, just kidding. So anyways, yes, there's always more than one way that you can fix something, right? Yeah. Writing is very creative. That means you can, do it many different kinds of ways. Okay. So again, if you're still struggling a little bit with understanding fragments and you need someone really nice and slow, oh, he's got all kinds of drawing on his face, to explain it to you, I have posted this guy on WhatsApp. And Joy, we need to get you in our WhatsApp group so you get all these links to this stuff. Okay? All right, so let's head back to our checklist. Oh, you know what? Let's not head back to our checklist. Let's take a break. It's 10:30. I don't want you guys to pass out. I want you to be able to go to the bathroom and have coffee. You two at home, take a break. And when we come back, we're going to look at the run-on sentence, and then we're going to look at creating a good paragraph. Okay? So have a bit of a break, and when we come back, we'll get to this stuff. 10 minutes.